Hi there, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Kristen Abram, and I am a goal success coach. So, I don't do a whole lot of recording, but I had a super inspired idea that I just really needed to share with you. Um, so, as a goal coach, one of the questions, obviously, that I ask my clients is, what is it you want to achieve? Now, I'm going to tell you right now that more than 90% of my clients will tell me that they want more money. Right? We all want more money. I mean, even rich people want more money, but what is it you want the money for? The thing about money is just a tool. It's a tool. Money is a tool that will provide you with the lifestyle you want, the experiences you want to have, the things that you want to be, have, and do. I mean, money is just a tool to get you to those things. So, really, ultimately, when it comes down to goal setting, it's not necessarily so much about how much money you want to make, although that is a huge part of it. Because, I mean, let's face it, if you want to go on a $5,000 vacation or buy a house or whatever, doesn't matter. You need money for that, and you'll need a certain amount of money for that. But something that I always work on with my clients is, what is it you want the money for? Because ultimately it's going to come down to your big why, right? Why do you want to buy a house? Well, I'm tired of renting and I want the freedom of being able to paint my bedroom red. I don't want to paint my bedroom red, but that's the first color that came to mind. So anyway, I want to be able to paint whatever color I choose to paint without having to ask anybody's permission. Or I want to have a yard. This apartment building, it's not really cutting it because my kids don't have a yard to play in. Okay, now see, that's a why. So then, we're going to break it down. Well, how much money are you looking to spend on this new house? Are you looking to go with something that's relatively inexpensive, or are you looking to go with something in the suburbs that's a little bit higher than what your current price range would be? What would the down payment that you're going to need if you want a $500,000 house? What's the down payment you're going to need? So then we're going to look at those numbers. But I mean, ultimately, those numbers are not the most important thing. The most important thing is, what is it you want the money for? And why is it you want that? Often, my clients are finding that what they thought that they want that big house in the suburbs, and they want that nice car, and all of those fancy things. Often my clients are actually having these giant aha moments, and they're realizing that the things that they thought that they wanted, they don't. The things that they thought that they wanted, they were conditioned to believe that they wanted them through outside sources, whether that outside source was a family member or a friend, or just societal beliefs and community, like the big old American dream, right? Have your house, have your family, have your car, but not everybody wants that. Not everybody wants the same thing. Not everybody wants a big ass house in the suburbs. I don't. I want, not necessarily a tiny home because I have a big family, but I want a house that's, just big enough to accommodate all of us, that's out in the country on a nice big piece of land, well, bigger than I have now. I want my kids to be able to have chickens and horses and all those other things. I mean, do I want a full-fledged farm? No, I don't. So I know what it is I want, and I've broken down, step by step, how much money it's going to cost me, approximately how much money a piece of land the size I'm looking for is going to cost. What is the cost of, either building a house, or how much is the land going to cost me that already has a house on it? So these are all factors that I've looked at. when it comes to determining how much money I want. But ultimately, my goal is not more money. My goal is to have that big piece of land. I'm looking at least 10 acres. I want at least 10 acres of land. Um, and I want to build. I want something that's custom, that's designed for my family. I want to build it together with my family. I want to put our sweat equity into it, and create memories, not just a home, but the memories of building that home. So these are all the things that I want. And, these are experiences that are going to make me feel more connected to my family. These are experiences that are going to bring me joy. These are experiences that are going to make me feel accomplished, in that I accomplished the build. Now, mind you, it's not me alone. There is no I in team. My entire family will be involved in this. Myself, my husband, it comes down to everybody. And this is a goal that we all want. This is a joint goal that we all want. But it comes down to how it'll make you feel. I mean, how it's going to make me feel is not necessarily the same way as it's going to make my kids feel or my husband feel. But for me, these things, it'll be a sense of freedom to have this nice big piece of land to grow whatever I want, to raise some animals like goats, chickens, maybe a horse or two. It's that sense of freedom for me. It's the sense of accomplishment. It's the memories that will be made during the process of building. But ultimately, it comes down to, I need more money. I need the tools to do the job, right? So it's not money that you want, though it is money that you want. It's not about the money. It's about what you want to do with the money. It's about the lifestyle that the money is going to provide you with. It's about the experiences that you're going to have with the money. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to let you sit with that. I want you to take a look at your goals, and I want you to assess them. Why is it you want what you want? How is it going to make you feel? What is it you want to do with that money? How are you going to feel? What is the experience you're going to have? Visualize it. Take some time to really think about what a day in your ideal life is going to look like. Not the life that society thinks you should have, but the life that you want to have. And it is perfectly okay to want the life that society thinks you should have. If your community, your society thinks that, having a big house and keeping up with the Joneses is the way to be, and that's what you want to do, then by all means do it. For me, that's not what I want to do. So I don't use that as an example, but if that's what you want to do, then do it. If you want to buy a car so that you can stop taking the bus or the train or spending your money on taxis or riding your bicycle, then do that. Sit down, figure out what kind of car it is. How much money are you going to need for it? Set your goals, set your priorities. But just remember, at the end of the day, it is about what you want and how you want to feel. The feelings that are associated with the experiences that the money will provide you with. That's what it's about. It is not about the money. The money is just a surface answer. So if you really want more money, then you're going to need to really sit down and just figure out your why. Because at the end of the day, when things get hard, because things will get hard, your why will keep you going. Your why will keep you pushing through and keep you taking actions towards your goals. I'm going to leave you there. I want you to really sit down with a notebook and a pen and dig deep on this, because I bet you bottom dollar that you are like the majority of people I ask. And if I were to ask you what it is you want to achieve, you're going to tell me it's more money. So I want you to sit down with your pen and your paper, get your notebook out, make a cup of coffee, grab a glass of wine, whatever it is you're into, and just start journaling it out. What is it you want the money for? And see what comes up for you. You might just surprise yourself. So if you would like to get in touch with me and talk more about this or more about your goals, you want to get super clear on your goals, you want to create an action plan, whatever the case may be, I will pop a link in the comments below for my website, as well as with my scheduling app. So you can book a call with me, a free discovery call, and we will sit down and have a chat together and see what I can do to help support you on your journey to becoming a high achiever and accomplishing all your goals. Thank you for tuning in to my randomly recorded inspired rant, and I will see you again soon. Don't forget to follow me and hit the bell to subscribe for notifications for when I post more videos.